So the only trade I took was this NVDA. So basically the idea is that we have this, and this is Justin's idea. We had the SOXL yesterday. I was able to hold VWAP, put in a very clean 2-day VWAP with support on pre-market and in the afternoon support. On the open, it kind of flushes down, comes close, but not into that level, and pushes off of it. So he does get long. He's still holding a portion of it into this move. So I'm watching NVDA. NVIDIA comes near the $100 level. I'm not able to get, this was $100.55, but it does push off. And it's able to reclaim VWAP. And so I thought this was actually going to fail here, but then it puts in a higher low. You can see that we get a lot of green prints here in this breakout. So I just get long as it rebids, stop below here, and actually my bad. I wait for the breakout to happen, and then it retests, and then gets back above. So I'm just basically taking this as a second chance off of this backside. This is a new trade for me. I've seen it happen quite a few times, but I just took this on very small risk. It tries to get above high of day, fails, so I just take half just to reduce risk on here. Gets above high of day, starts holding below, and loses trend. So I just get out of this position. Again, this is not really something that I trade, and then it stays around high of day for a while, and now you can see that it's really starting to work out and push high of day, and so you would expect it to come into this 104 area, which was one of my target areas. So it is doing that right now. So this trade idea was decent. Again, just I think whenever you're taking a strategy that you don't have a lot of hours behind, right, it's difficult to put money, have a lot of confidence in this trade. And on to a day like today, it's not really a day for trying new strategies and things like that. So, basically break even today. And yeah, I'm just going to call it a day. All right, this morning, we had a wild day yesterday. Today is a little confusing. So I don't even have a real game plan. The only thing I'm really watching is I am watching MMM, which didn't sell off that much. So a reclaim in like a strong push on strong volume. Right now it's 7 RVol. What? And then SOXL. Just sort of watching this. So this is Justin's top pick. I think the cues are also very similar. It dipped down into this VWAP and hold with support. So he's basically just looking for just a pop, a quick flush down into this 27. Let's change this to 28 or 27. So Apple is potentially doing an opening range break. NVIDIA is selling. So the thing is, like, this is at yesterday's also support area. Let me get rid of this. 205, 204.50. So I didn't get the volume that I wanted for an opening range break. Video, coin, interesting. So on a 2-minute, yeah, just the volume profile isn't that great. I probably will look to go long here. I want to see a lot of buying on the tape though. That's weird. I didn't even print. Hmm. All right, so I was looking for an aggressive move off of this support area to go higher, but it didn't really give me that. And this is actually an opening range break off the second, like a second chance off the opening range break. I didn't take that neither because this was such a big candle. And it just didn't, I don't have my volume profile, so I'm just staying hands off. So SOXL is coming right into SOXL, and Justin just went long. Assuming Apple's gonna bounce here too. Right into this level. Uber. No. There's definitely some buying going on here with these green prints. It's at 3 RVOL, so that is pretty significant. So, first of all, I think this is not ideal. Because it hasn't touched 27. It did touch this pre-market, and then it's bouncing off of it, but I need like at least an inside bar or two to show me that we actually have support here. And also, I mean, I guess on the 5-minute it looks pretty decent. So Justin just got rid of um, some of his shares at SOXL here. So I think he expected a much more aggressive bounce. But like for me, this is not setting up perfectly. I would expect it to either immediately come off of 27 and then just rebid off of that. Right now it's just like kind of, I don't know, holding below that 9 EMA. But like, I don't know. Yeah, I would just give this a little bit more time, be a little bit more patient with it, and see if it comes into 27 and then starts pushing off of 27. And NVDA, it's coming into 100. NVDA is doing a push here. I really don't like it whenever it attempts a push, fails, and then comes into a significant level of support. Ideally, it would just flush right down to that level, put in maybe a bar or two, and then rip higher. That way you don't have all that like resistance coming into the level. But this does not look like super clean. That's kind of what Steve was maybe saying is, it's the range is much smaller. We should expect an inside day on the Qs. The SOXL tried to do it. And the thing I don't like about this trade as well is, first of all, I didn't touch 100. But if you take this break, which I think is a very decent trade, like your VWAP is like a 1-to-1 on risk to reward. I think this is, a higher probability trade. You can read the tape and all those things to push in your favor. But I just don't love it. And I didn't take it. I cannot believe this. After a push like that, the bare minimum you would expect, it should be able to touch people. So it is rebidding here. Puts in like a double bottom, and then like this could rebid in a orange lines. So I mean, it could flush here. Like people might take this as a VWAP continuation. I'm not going to, but it's not a terrible trade. Sava at VWAP. People could definitely take this short here, and like it's a better risk to reward, whether or not it's higher probability or not. NVIDIA is like a known rebidder here, and I think if you do rebid something like this, you get a breakthrough VWAP. This is a very clean trade right here. Again, I'm not going to take it because it's not part of my strategy, but nothing wrong with taking this. You can see all that buying of green on the tape. So you did get a volume spike here. Retest. So I'm just taking this one with smaller risk. Because my risk to reward is decent. I think this could really rip higher. A lot of buying on the tape. Going into high day. There's a lot of red there, so I just took half. And this is looking pretty strong. Let's see a flood of green prints here for a break of high day. Should go. Here the green prints are. And so I want to retest this level here, 104.18. This would be, actually here would be like a, let's see, open. Expect a rebid here, which we are getting a rebid. We also have trend. Just gonna get out of this small loss trend, and I thought that we were going to be able to get above high day.